Planetary Science Institute, headquartered in Tucson, Arizona. 100 years ago today, an early aviator, Jack Vilas, was the first person to fly across Lake Michigan, landing by Grant Park just south of here. At the time, the furthest anyone had flown across open water was 20 miles. Jack tripled that distance. He had a buck winds and pockets of turbulence, but he was able to use smoke from northwest Indiana steel mills and shipping lane traffic to navigate to Chicago. He pioneered air sea rescue out on this lake and was one of the first, if not the first person to use an airplane spot for spires. Today we also celebrate Jack's granddaughter, Faith Vilas, who reenacted his historic flight in commemoration of his accomplishment. First and foremost, Faith is from the Chicago area. She's an internationally recognized planetary scientist. She's been the director of the Multiple Mirror Telescope Observatory in Arizona, which for many years was the largest observatory in North America. She has worked at NASA studying asteroids, running a research group working on Earth orbital debris, and managing the Discovery mission program at a very difficult time, right in the middle of 9/11. She is co-discoverer of the Rings of Neptune. She was a member of the joint Japanese-U.S. science team to the near-Earth asteroid Itokawa, which made the first ever sample return from an asteroid, and today she's a participating scientist on the NASA Messenger mission at Mercury. We're pleased that Faith is a senior scientist at the Planetary Science Institute. Faith is also a pioneer. She's the co-inventor of PSI's ATSA Suborbital Observatory, with which she plans to fly into space within the next year in a reusable space plane developed by X-Core Aerospace. With ATSA in regular operation, we'll be expanding the workspace of scientists and even students beyond the atmosphere of the Earth. So it's fitting today that we are looking back, that while we're looking back and celebrating an accomplishment of early American aviation, that we are looking forward to accomplishments in the near future. So I'd like to unveil a plaque commemorating this day's event.